you're not the most vocal guy, but from the time you arrived in Milwaukee, you've been one of the team's most social and outgoing players. Where did that personality come from?
I grew up like being like that. It's in my gene, you know. And my mom was like that, and my dad was like that. My dad, I mean, he's friends with everyone that he knows. He said hello to people that he doesn't know and those that he knows. So I think I got it from him.
Let's talk about something I know that you're passionate about. I know you're passionate about soccer, and that was your first love as a sport growing up. You don't get to play it as much as you used to. How do you stay connected to the sport?
I mean, I don't watch soccer like I used to do, but the one thing that I do is, you know, keeping in touch with the soccer players at MU, and also going to the soccer game.
Do you ever find yourself wishing that you were still out there when you go to those games?
Every day.
Describe Enugu for somebody who's never been there.
Wow, okay. Enugu, I mean, I love that city though. It's quiet, the food is great, people there are great. I mean, like I said, you need to visit Enugu though. It's a nice place.
So then basketball. Basketball was not a big part of your life in Nigeria. Maybe calling it a hobby would be the best thing to call it. What was the spark there that drew you to basketball?
You know, people saying like that you look tall, like, do you play basketball? Like people like just talking. That kind of like made me like want to play basketball.
So coming from there to Michigan, where you played in high school, what was that transition like? I
mean, actually it was a tough transition, you know. And so I came here in 2013, and you know, moving from Enugu, where the weather is like 90 degrees, coming to Michigan where the weather is like -20, -10 or something. So it was tough for me. Going to classes, going to basketball practice after school, the food, because I wasn't used to the food. So I think, like I used to tell all my friends that when I moved to America, that I ate chicken almost like 3 months.
You're expanding your horizons and your palate.
Right.
You talk about things not being easy, and I think your basketball career hasn't necessarily been easy for you. You had to sit out part of your high school career as eligibility was cleaned up.
Right.
You had to adapt to the sport played at a high level here in the United States.
Sure.
And then pain, physical issues limit your time here at Marquette. What has all of that difficulty taught you?
I mean, one thing that I take away from it is, you know, like whatever you're doing, that you have to like do it to the best of your ability, because not everyone that have that opportunity to, you know, to do that.
You had some AAU time with Greg Elliott and Jamal Cain. How instrumental were those guys to help you get to Marquette?
I didn't know them that much,
yeah.
But as we like started playing, like traveling, and you know, talking to Coach Roger like during high school, and I also know that Marquette was, you know, recruiting everyone, like Greg, Jamal, and I, and we like kind of like started building like a relationship.
Tell us about a project that you took on last summer when you went back to Nigeria and built a court, a basketball court there. What was the process behind that?
So when I first got to Marquette, like I told myself that I need to do something to my community. Then I started saving up money, and I've been saving since freshman year to last summer. Then when I went home, because I saved a couple, like maybe 7,000, 6,000 something. Then I went home and just built a basketball court and just gave shoes, because it's something that I like doing. I mean, I talked to my sister, my elder sister, about what I'm doing, what I'm gonna be doing. And she was so happy that I'm doing it. And I talked to my little brother, and he said, oh, that he's happy too. Then that kind of like, you know, pushed me to, push me to do what I did. So if it wasn't for them, I mean, I was gonna do it, but like they kind of also like support me and always there for me.
Is that the kind of work that you see yourself doing upon graduation?
Right. Like I want to expand on that too. I have like a big project that I'm working on.
Ike, what is special about this group this season, the chemistry you all have built?
Man, we are all connected, man. Everyone is hungry. So man, this group is special. I can see it.